So Fortnite has already put out a video. It's the Apple 1984 ad, you know that one, where it's like the woman running in with the hammer and throws
throwing
the
shade.
They've recreated that with Fortnite characters talking about how Apple is denying a billion devices from allowing them to put their game on their store and using the hashtag free Fortnite.
How's it doing right now? Is it still like?
It still streams a a lot, but it's not as dominant. But it's still one of the top games.
I want to see
I'll pop Twitch open right now.
So no, I just popped Twitch open, Jack, without looking. If you haven't done it yet,
I'm not looking.
What is the top game streaming right now? Highest amount of viewers.
I'll tell you the top
easy.
5 are going to be. It's going to be Fall Guys. It's going to be. Does IRL count as a game or or is that
just
not
chatting?
IRL?
Like
just chatting is what you're looking
just
for.
Chatting.
Yeah,
just chatting is going to be up there. I'm going to say probably. Fortnite's going to be up there for sure. Maybe like Warzone is going to be up there, and then like the CS games that always do well, or League. League of Legends is going to be up there. What am I saying? Yeah. So probably.
So you went with League of Legends, Just Chatting, Warzone, Fortnite, and Fall Guys. I can tell you, Jack, that you got 4 out of 5 correct.
Ooh, all right.
And Fall Guys is number 6.
Fall Guys is number 6.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
number 2 right now is Grand Theft Auto.
Really? GTA?
Yeah.
GTA
those RP servers, man. Those RP servers are huge right now.
To be fair, if you go into GTA, it's one guy that's got 74,000 viewers. He's on a Spanish channel. And then a bunch of 4,000 view
the
channels.
The top 5 people are all non-English speaking in GTA right now.
Yeah,
that's usually GTA.
6, 7, 8 of them.
All right. So right now, number 1 is League of Legends, then Modern Warfare.
For me, I've got GTA. League of Legends and then GTA.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh no! I refreshed. It's just changed. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. So I've got League of Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, GTA 5, Just Chatting, Fortnite, and then Fall Guys.
Actually Warzone being that high is sort of surprising. It's usually not that high.
Do they have an event going on right now?
I think
$75,000 tournament. There's a $75,000
usually events will spike their numbers.
Yeah.
What is
season coming out?
What is Among Us?
I don't know.
That's number
8.
8.
That sounds familiar. What's number 8 because of 2 people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think having.
Oh, it's because XQC is doing it.
I think it's like that Unfortunate Spaceman game or whatever it was called.
Isn't that the one that Fiona brought up? She wanted us to try.
Yes, I think it's a deception-based game. That we should probably do.
It's like one streamer who's got an insane audience will just pop a random game in the top 10 of like Twitch.
You can tell like when you look at Among Us and Valorant, like Among Us has 83,000 viewers right now, whereas Valorant has 195,000, and they're right next to each other. So it's like that's the difference between a lot of people playing it that have a lot of viewers and one person playing it that has a lot of viewers.
And Shroud is the one playing Valorant, and he's back on Twitch.
Yeah.
So Epic Games in their video says Epic Games has defied the App Store monopoly. In retaliation, Apple is blocking Fortnite from 1 billion devices. Join the fight to stop 2020 from becoming 1984. Wow.
How do they think that's going to go? I don't see this being a win.
It's it's billion-dollar companies versus billion-dollar companies is what it comes down to, and it's just like,
what is it? 1984. That's when I was born.
I get it that Apple has built up a platform, and then, but it's at the same time, it's like they have a monopoly on their own platform. It's not like they're saying you can't be in the Android store. I don't know legal. I'm not saying I agree with this or anything. I'm just like, it's interesting because it's like, it's a device, but it's not the only device. You don't have to have an iOS device. Like if some games exist on PlayStation that you can't get on Xbox, like some games might exist on Android devices that you can't get on Apple devices. Like, I don't know that. This is such a weird fight. I don't even know.
This isn't even the first time that Epic has decided I'm going to pick a fight with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Epic is really trying to take that stand and like we are going to be the next big thing. It's like, let's just chill out. All right. Let's you can work on it, man. It really shows you the variety of Twitch and how like sporadic it is that just chatting is now the top thing
constantly. Yeah.
Yeah, and like just chatting is huge, and like the reason for that is people don't categorize just chatting right.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's a lot of different subcategories that they could use. There's a music one, there's a sports one, there's a politics one, there's all these different categories that people could put in there of like, this is specifically what I'm doing. But they just are like, you know, it's me and a webcam, so therefore it's just chatting.
Well, yeah, even like just chatting right now, it's like, so the number one guy on just chatting is actually, no, I take this back. No, it's not the number one guy. This only has 32 people watching him. I don't even know how to sort this shit anymore.
The number one guy was the guy that was just playing GTA 5. He actually just changed himself from GTA 5 to just chatting.
Yep.
Yeah, and then so love or host. I don't even know this. There's like a woman and like an older woman and a guy with a crown on right now.
I see that. Yeah.
It looks like German.
Twitch has turned into where podcasts go that can't get their content, you know, okayed or monetized by YouTube or something else, which makes sense. You can it's still the Wild West as far as content for the most part on Twitch.
Yeah.
So you can do your podcast there.
Does seem to be a German couple, but I mean, like, but with 28,000 people watching them live, that's a big deal, you know?
No, they're killing it.
There's so much content, like, and the other thing Twitch does, it makes me aware of how much content I know nothing about. It's like, like so many thousands of people are watching these channels, and like a live channel is different from like a YouTube video, because like a YouTube video goes out there, you can watch it at any point. Like seeing a live channel with thousands and thousands of people watching, you're like, this is a big deal because people are specifically at this moment tuning in. You're like, I don't know, who is this? Like, who is this person?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm trying to watch the German one and see if I can figure out what's going on. I'm confused at this point.
Good luck.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, and there's slots. There's 37,000 people watching people play slot machines.
How is that? Casino ones make no sense.
No sense.
Oh, the worst flavor of stuff on Twitch for me. And this coming from someone who actually does, like, I totally watch ASMR videos to calm myself down plenty of times on YouTube. Live ASMR on Twitch God. It takes it to this creep level that I'm like, nope, that's a back level. Away from the woo, it's so bad. But there are these like ASMR artists who will go on Twitch and they'll have like 38,000 people watch them do live ASMR, and I am a hard no on that one.
People are into that. They don't know what's gonna happen, you know. What's sad is like in the long list of battle royale games, because you know that's always dominating Twitch is whatever the new battle royale thing is. Apex is like the lowest.
Yeah,
Apex fell down.
I'm always sad to see that one down low.
Yeah,
that's one of the most fun to me, but it did well. I mean, for a free
PUBG?
Game, that is
PUBG's got to be below that.
Oh, you're right.
PUBG's
I didn't even think about PUBG. Yeah, PUBG is. Where's PUBG?
I'm scrolling, and I can't find.
There
PUBG.
There it is. It's. I don't know how many are in a row here. 9.
The game that, in a lot of ways, sort of really brought the battle royale game to the forefront of Twitch is nowhere to be found on it.
38th.
Well, I mean, it's like you know, innovate or die. I mean, that's kind of the thing, you know, like Fortnite really kind of took what PUBG did and sort of really packaged it and Disney-fied it, or it made it real clean and shiny and nice looking.
I mean, the funny thing is, they did that by just making a joke out of it. Like they weren't taking it seriously. They threw it in there to be like, look at this. We threw in a battle royale mode, and then it just blew up.
Yeah. And like. Yeah, because like
they took advantage of that. I mean, they jumped on it. And they were like, all right, we're pivoting to this now, and they did it, and they did it fast, and they were very successful, and they're still very successful.
Like I know Ryan and I did an immersion a while ago for Fortnite when it was like the human it was the PvE mode, and then
which is still there. It still exists.
If you look at it, if you go through the archives, I hosted a panel about Fortnite at E3. About 3 months before Fortnite hit the battle royale, and it was like they hired me. That's how cheap it was.
Exactly. They came to me. I mean, like, you know,
and it was great. I did a panel at E3, and I did a panel at RTX talking about Fortnite, and that was before it hit, you know, the PvP stuff. And so, yeah, and then obviously, like, I went from me hosting a panel at E3 to the next year they rented out the Coliseum to throw a party. It's like it's how quick that went, and it was like, and it's funny. I bumped into the guy who hired me. I'm like, hey man, if you ever need anyone to host another thing, let me. And he's like, all right, we're good. And I'm like, yeah.
Let's also not forget you were.
that quintessential cultural moment of Ninja trying to get people to do the floss at New Year's Eve.
Oh my God, I love that. That is the please clap of gaming videos. And it's my favorite thing.
I can't do cringe like that. It actually hurts my brain. I have to turn
I'm not
away.
big into cringe either, but
that's more Schadenfreude than it is cringe, I think, in my opinion. That's like, all right. You know, you get your head a little too big, and it's like, nah, take him down a peg.
It's so bad.
So what it comes down to, we're still playing games. Like, if you're taking yourself so seriously, they're like, yeah, look at me. It's like, fuck you. Like, come on now. Like, I do everything in my power not to become that asshole, you know? So... Anyway,
we appreciate that you're doing that, Jack.
Thank you, John.
So but Fall Guys is a new big one. I'm really excited, or not excited, but I'm really interested in seeing how it does. Like how long Fall Guys is going to remain.
Well,
as a top player.
No, I'm right there with you. With these kind of games, like, is it going to be something that'll burn hard and then drop off hard, like similar to Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing was the zeitgeist for a bit, and then now it's past. It's still
it's found its audience.
It's found its audience. It's no longer like, you know, looking at Twitch. It's not here.
It never did incredibly strong on Twitch. It had like a short run where it did well, but
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But like,
Fall Guys, I'm curious. Like, will Fall Guys be there next to Fortnite and Valorant's still up there?
Let's see, like in a month, if Fall Guys is there. Like the thing is, Dead by Daylight is still really high on the list. Like
second row,
and it's never left, which is great.
Dead by Daylight is a really good asymmetrical multiplayer game.
Yeah,
there's not many of those. You know, like Evolve tried to do it and then it didn't succeed. But Dead by Daylight, I think, got it as close to right as you can.
And they just keep updating it.
Yeah, you got to stay on the update. If you don't stay on the update, that's where Fall Guys will make or break right now. Is do they keep updating it, adding more games, adding more stuff?
I mean, that's what Fortnite does.
That's what Fortnite does. That's what Warzone does, which is why Warzone is pretty much it is very consistently above Fortnite. Like Warzone just keeps beating out Fortnite, and I think it's because they keep releasing more shit for Warzone. They're like, new season, whether or not that's a lot of new things or not.
Yeah,
is fine.
It's wild to me that they're in season 5 for Warzone. It feels like it came out yesterday.
Yeah,
same, and it's also just still crazy to me that a franchise like Call of Duty found their golden ticket in just buying into the battle royale genre.
Yep.
It's also crazy to me that they have 200 gigs of your hard drive to have that game installed.
I hate that. We were streaming fucking Warzone on PC. We were streaming that on like one of our Saturday streams, you know, me, Trevor, and Fredo or whatever. And we were just playing Warzone. They go, hey, how about we play some multiplayer? And I was like, okay, like, yeah, we can play some multiplayer. I didn't have it installed. I had Warzone installed, which was like 90 gigs or whatever, but I didn't have the multiplayer installed. So I was like, I guess I'll install this. It started installing another like 90 gigs of stuff. And then it wouldn't let me play Warzone anymore because it's like, hey, we're installing. You can't, I mean, this is Call of Duty here. So like 180 gigs for 2 game modes. So like it's just insanity.
Well, I was surprised I went to go to reinstall Ark. Ark is giant.
Yeah,
Ark is like 180 gigs.
It's a big boy.
I'm excited.
I think a lot of that DLC's in there, and we just haven't used it. That's a lot of it is.
This was vanilla. This was vanilla. This was no DLC.
Oof.
Is DLC not rolled into it a little bit though? I feel like you can join servers even if you.
Maybe I was looking it off of because I've got a bunch of our people because we're doing more game stuff at the core, and I've got them all signed up for Xbox Game Pass for PC to just have access to a few games, and they have Ark, and it's just the vanilla version is available. You can't have the DLC unless you pay for it, but it was still like 180 gigs to download.
Oof. I just want to play more Ark. Let's just play Ark for like 5 hours next week.
Well,
I'm taking next week off. Shit. Okay. I only have like 2 tomorrow, I think, right? I'm excited for that.
Look at how much.
Oh, lights are coming on.
I'm excited for Tronk. Jeremy, did you get a dinosaur in Ark?
I do. I have this big gurn.
What is it? What is it?
It's Diplodocus, or it's like a brontosaurus. So he's a big boy.
That's awesome.
He's a big boy.
All right.
It's big.
Gurn. Yeah. All right. Anyways. All right. Oh, the lights are coming on. Goodbye.
Let's go protest
everybody.
Fortnite.
Yeah. Fuck Fortnite. I'm gonna do the flash, and no one's gonna do it with me. It's gonna be great. Yeah. The light.